Today is Sunday the 21st of May, and it's a very exciting time for world sports betting fans because last night at the Highveld Feature Awards there were three very special champions crowned as a result of the world sports betting sponsorship. Of course, it's the training and the riding and the preparing by the grooms of those horses that got them those awards, but the classic grade 1 for colts and for fillies were recipients of their independent categories. The champion 3-year-old filly, Bless My Stars, the champion 3-year-old colt, a horse by the name of Anfield's Rocket. It was also the Mike de Kock trained filly, Desert Miracle, in the Mary Slack colours, who was victorious in Her Serene Highness Empress Club Stakes. And it's for that reason that world sports betting have a lot to be proud of. But looking to the future, this coming Tuesday, they have a filly called Neerah. She's a daughter of Vercingetorix, and she's trained by Andrew and Ashley Fortune. And we caught up with Andrew and Ashley down at the Vaal, and also subsequent to that, just 2 or 3 days before her run, and that will be at Turffontein. We've seen an enormous amount of involvement with world sports betting in this particular jurisdiction. There's nothing that an owner of a syndicate wants more than communication, and sometimes it's not that easy because maybe horses progress at different rates, but just give us some sort of indication as to how they were chosen and what sort of career you've mapped out for them, give or take their progression rates.
Look, we've got two really lovely horses for world sports betting. Neerah, who's a half-sister to both Meridius and Nvidia. Naturally, it's a family that is close to us, and being by Vercingetorix, she looks like she's got a little bit more scope than both her brothers, Nvidia being mainly a sprint and Meridius being mainly a distance horse. So she looks like she's going to be a nice combination of both. November fall, so she's taken a little bit longer than both of them to come to hand, but she's on the right track. And in the ultimate world, we would all love to give horses the right amount of time, but sadly time is also money, and a lot of people don't understand that there is a waiting game, especially with some of the horses. Some really only furnish late 3-year-olds into early 4-year-old careers before you even start to see any ability.
Right now there's a huge bubble of excitement surrounding a horse called Neerah, a daughter of Vercingetorix. We saw her work the other day, and I'm sure that you're expecting a decent performance from her.
Yeah, look, she's a filly that's quite close to our heart, obviously being a half-sister to both Nvidia and Meridius. She's not prepped to win this race. It's more to give her an outing and to understand what racing is about. That's why we've done the double dip of inside track 1,000 metres, so she gets the racing experience and the turn all in one go. She hasn't got a great draw, and it's more an experience run and hoping that she learns something.
That's marvellous. And, dealing with these guys at World Sports Betting, they're not just guys that want instant gratification. They understand the game, and that's, I guess, half the battle won.
Yeah, it helps when you've got owners that are understanding. They keep telling us to take our time, and I know that it's not always a luxury, but they have given us that with her, and, she will reward them in due time.